Hey y'all, it's me Oya, Eric, and Sergio, and today we're here to tell you guys about kinematics.
I thought we were talking about gravity.
So Mr. Clark told us to choose two topics, and the two topics I chose were gravity and speed, because I feel like gravity is very common and speed is what we use as teenagers as we speed through the streets of Golden Eagle, which we will demonstrate legally. 5 over the limit is fine.
Okay, so just a little tidbit. We couldn't get any driving examples into our speed section, but we have some more examples that turn out a lot better. So stay tuned.
Okay, so Mr. Sergio Diaz Silverio, what is your opinion on gravity? Do you think it's real?
Straight up, it's a hoax made by the Bernie Sanders.
Okay, no. Chill. That's not, we can't get off topic. This is about a physics project and I need to get an A on this. You have to help me out through this. Okay, so give me the best definition on gravity.
It's probably like the most fundamental force within the galaxy or our universe. It brings things together because of mass.
You know what direction it goes in?
Inward.
Now that response that Mr. Sergio Diaz Silverio, gotta keep the respect, was not bad for the average lad. I mean, he doesn't take physics, and I don't think he's ever taken physics, even though he is a freshman at FSU. But who would have known? A senior from Giles outsmarted him. Straight up, specific facts. Now, straight up, I was gonna be a little smart girl and be like 9.8 newtons, all that. But a senior from Giles High School, Bryson Peters, stole the show, took the words right out of my mouth. And I might as well just put it in there and just show it you. Utter applause. Deserves every freaking award. I am so proud.
Here we have is our guest star, Bryson Peters. Now, he is a senior at Lawton Childs High School, but these kids right here, they're freshmen in college, and I feel like Bryson can give a better explanation about gravity than they can.
Have they already given one?
Yeah, pretty crap, not gonna lie.
Gravity works from an inner force. It brings a lot. It brings forces down towards it, so it's gonna be going towards the center. So you can give Earth, for example, how everything goes towards the center, or just anything with gravity, basically. That's in space.
That's what you sound. That's what you
Constant is 9.81 meters per second.
Yes!
So it means it's going down, but it's also 32 point.
So it's Oya back from the future, and you may be asking, how can I give a better explanation than the Bryson Peters? Well, I can. So the whole thing is, gravity is what holds us to the Earth, but how are we held onto it? Like, which way is the force going for us to be held onto the Earth? Well, you could say that's going down, but if you're looking at the Earth from like an outside point of view, this would be down. Like, what about everybody on the bottom? Wouldn't they just fall down? If you're thinking about down. So inwards isn't really like the perfect term, but I feel like towards the core, towards the center of the Earth is where the gravitational pull, the source, like that's where we're all going towards. If we didn't have that, we'd be constant floating. Like, what? We'd be floating around, doing some jumping. There's no such thing as jumping because, you're not even on the floor to begin with. But in the same way, gravity could just be so powerful that it would crush us, that we would just not be able to even get up. But we have the certain balance that we can jump, but then also come back to the ground. So if you just let yourself go and didn't support yourself, you'd fall back instead of floating up. If you didn't want to stand up, you could just fall back and fall. Or if you want to stand up, you just get up. But you never actually float off the Earth. The gravity has enough of a balance to be able to hold you down. And actually, y'all want to know the measure of gravity? I mean, Bryson Peters did already tell us, but it's 9.8 newtons. Gravity, something that happens every day. We, all the time. So you should at least know how much it weighs in newtons. So yeah, on to speed.
Our next topic is speed. I'm from Bailey here, who also joined us, another special guest, and our reoccurring guest, Eric McNeese. He's going to tell us about speed.
The velocity of an object. So how fast.
Now, Eric might try to answer this question that I asked him with a lot of words, but the answer is simple. Speed is just how fast something goes. So it can be measured in the terms of miles per hour, kilometers per hour, distant terms with a time. That's how fast you go. So say that you're going 60 miles per hour, you would go 60 miles in 1 hour. So if you have 2 hours, if it took you 2 hours and you were going 60 miles per hour, how many miles did you go? You went 120 miles. I'm sorry, my friend just texted me. I have friends. We will put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Okay, alright, shut up. Anyways, continuing my speed explanation. Speed is scalar, so that means it does not consider direction. No matter which way you're going, north, south, east, west, you're still gonna go, you can go any speed. And it does not matter on which way you're going. So, that's nice. But yeah, here are some demonstrations on how speed varies. 10 miles per hour is slower than 20 miles per hour. So, yeah, alright, enjoy some of my clips.
To demonstrate different types of speed, we're gonna have Eric here skateboard and then also run. And then also Bailey's gonna run. And then I might run too. So here we have Bailey Joyner and Eric McNee's gonna go on a race. So my hypothesis is that Eric might win.
Yeah, I
With-
didn't put much effort into that.
Really?
Yeah,
Let's try it with a skateboard. Maybe you'll win then.
maybe.
Maybe. Let's hope. So now we're gonna have Eric McNees and Bailey Joyner fight. Not fight. Oopsies. Race. Can't be too violent. So right here we have Eric doing a very unique position. This is the Eric McNees position, and that is the Bailey Joyner position. So right now we're gonna see how they run and skate. Go. And as you can see, Eric is winning. He's winning, everybody. And why is he winning? Because the skateboard makes him go faster. And that's the increase in speed. And that's physics, everyone. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.